Okay, so I speedran 0 to 30K a month with Shopify dropshipping from scratch. No advantages, no data. I was literally in a beginner's shoes. Now, the only thing I had though was my knowledge and experience, but to be honest, it was all very easy. And I'd say a beginner can definitely do this too. And I'll even be revealing my product and my store in this video so that you can just copy me. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember this store, but around 2 months ago, I did like a 72-hour dropshipping challenge on my channel. And I told you guys that I would keep working on it and update you. I didn't really expect much, but it's actually been doing some really good numbers. Now here you can see the exact same store, and we've done over $34,000 in just a little bit over a month dropshipping, peaking at 2,398 in just one day. Now this is in British pounds though, so in the real world, you know, this is more money. Now the product that made me this amount last month, I found using the Instagram Reel search method. When you scroll on Instagram here, as you can see, you're gonna be finding so many viral products. And wow, we found it. This is similar to the product that I was running. But when you scroll here, just to give you some value too, you find the craziest products and you find all the untapped winners before they actually start taking off. Like check out this one, for example. It's like something you put in your makeup bag to light it up. It's a really, really good product. And if you keep scrolling for some time, you're gonna encounter the one that's gonna change your life. Now here's the product that I found, which was inspired by a product called Poe or something. It's been like super viral, weird concept really. But here's the product that I found. It's like a new version of it where you can wear it as shoes. I thought like these shoes are definitely gonna go viral. So I started checking around, right? I searched up Poo shoe on TikTok. I searched it all over Instagram Reels and I found like 3 stores selling this. And as you can see, this one has over 290,000 likes. So I thought this has to be the one. I'd never seen the product before, but the demand seemed super high. So the next thing I did is I found the product on AliExpress. We're getting it for around $10 excluding shipping. Now I've been selling to Australia and the United Kingdom, and for shipping there is going to cost us another $6.50. So total price is going to be around $17. On my website, I listed the product for $36.90. That's going to be in pounds, so I believe it's around like $45. Then I put a compare price to give it like, you know, a reason to buy, which is basically a discounted price at 45 pounds. Now this store has been a complete hell to run. It has been so unstable and unpredictable. Some days I made big money, other days I've lost yesterday's profit. But this is all because TikTok is so damn inconsistent and creative fatigue happens like overnight. This means that every video I test and every campaign that I try will die out if I don't make new ones. A bad problem to have when you're trying to scale. So already a week into running this store, I've decided to take a break from it. I just didn't see how it was going to become profitable. But 2 weeks later, it hit me. You're watching me. My followers, I told them I was going to give them an update. And it would be stupid not to even give it like a proper try. It was a great concept too, but things had to improve. The results, they simply weren't good enough. So I completely revamped my store. My conversion rate was absolute shit. I switched to a paid theme, the Beautify to be more precise, and I designed what I consider to be a pretty damn good one product store. In fact, if you want a layout to follow, I'll give it to you right now. Now by doing all of this, my conversion rate doubled, and it happened pretty much overnight. After this, things were actually looking profitable. And I think this is a really good lesson for you watching too. I know your attention span is up. You fall asleep to TikTok videos. You're standing on the sink, washing your hands. But before you even start, you have to find a perfect video that's gonna stimulate you while you're doing it. In fact, you cannot be alone for a single second during the day. You have to constantly be entertained. Your brain is But if you're trying dropshipping, you have to be able to focus and like give it your all. I have to be honest with you. This summer, I got a little bit lazy. I started washing my hands while watching TikTok videos. I spend, 30 minutes in the bathroom, just scrolling my phone. I was kind of like you. And for that reason, I ended up rushing out a store that wasn't really ready to be advertised. And I made kind of like a lazy concept to rush out a challenge, but it wasn't branded in any way. It didn't seem trustworthy. I didn't have any unique video ads, so no wonder it wasn't profitable. I was lazy shipping. So don't launch lazy concepts thinking that you're gonna perfect it later. It just never works. Make it good from the start. So here's the site that made me $250, August 2024. As you can see, it's pretty decent, I would have to say. We have a pretty good hook here. We have some good gifts. It's certainly not a bad website, but it does lack some vibe, some personality to it. We do have the trust though, some reviews, 5 to 7 day delivery. But if we compare it to the new store that I made, is just so much better. I mean, switching to this, it just doubled my conversion rate. First of all, look at the color scheme. We designed a nice logo for it in yellow that matches the product, that matches, you know, the amount button here, it matches the stars, it matches the background. Also matches this part where we once again have the same thing. Really, it's the same concept, it's just a new theme. This is a paid theme called the Beautify. They haven't paid me to promote this or anything, but I'll link it in the description in case any of you guys want to go with it, because it does help with making good stores. But I really just took the same concept and put it on a paid theme that I thought looked a little bit better. Also put some nice reviews at the bottom here. And I think that if we compare the two stores, you can see this one, it used to look pretty good when I rushed out the product, but now that we compare it, this one is, you know, a lot better. But if you're trying dropshipping, go for this layout, like picture, headline, paragraph, reviews. It's a very simple formula. It usually just works well. Now for the ads and content creation, I originally started by browsing Instagram Reels, TikTok, AliExpress, and compiling together my own videos. You know, stealing a little bit from here, taking a little from there, putting some text over, making some transition. I basically made my own videos. And I think by the time we launched the product, we were testing with around 5 videos, and we did manage to get up to $200-300 in sales a day. So there was clearly a chance that this product can work, but there's also a reason why I ended up turning it off and quit the store, because I just couldn't get a good click-through rate. People didn't seem interested. So I decided to switch things up a little bit and to actually order videos instead of making them myself. So I went over to Viral E-commerce. I bought the TikTok ad split testing package. I got 2 of them, which gave me 6 video ads. And I have to say, these guys make really good TikTok ads. Have a look at some of these. They fit very, very well into the algorithm, in my opinion. They always have real people using the product too, which is absolutely essential. But anyways, this is the package that I got. It's the TikTok ad split testing package. When you're testing products in 2024 at least, you need a lot of variations when it comes to your ad creatives. So going for the split test package is obviously going to be the best. Personally, of course, I got the VIP member package, right? So it's a lot cheaper for me, but you can also sign up for that. Now, when I use Viral E-commerce, I like to kind of instruct them a little bit on how I want my video ads to be done. So I usually say things such as show the product in action instantly. I always give them a couple of different marketing angles as well for my product. Like for example, for this one, I told them make a couple of videos around, you know, buying this for your girlfriend, for couples, and also make a couple of videos around the marketing angle of family, and also make some videos where you do your own thing. Because when it comes to content creation, you should have the vision for your own business, but you should outsource it to professionals who actually know how to, you know, bring your vision alive the best way. So yeah, I told them to show my product in action instantly, and I came up with all the hooks that I wanted them to use. I also sent some of my competitors' websites, and the ads, they turned out really, really good. Not only did it turn out good, we were able to optimize towards the family audience, so people started buying multiple, and at some point, I had people buying 3 to 4 shoes. With this new audience, my average order value went through the roof. The videos tailored towards family instantly boosted my click-through rate, making my cost per visitor a lot cheaper, leading to now an actual functioning dropshipping store that also had a great conversion rate after, you know, the changes that I implemented on it. So at this point, everything was in place now, and the sales started coming in. Now, another thing that I do for all my stores is I like to get user-generated content for it. This makes it 10 times better when you're scaling, as you know, your videos are going to be a lot more trustworthy. So if you're scaling watching this, I recommend you to get the UGC content package they have. They're going to give you a specific content creator for your product. So you're actually going to have real people like using the product, making a testimonial for it. It's going to make your store seem a lot more legit and definitely boost your click-through rate and results a lot. In 2024, you need to establish trust with your buyers, and you also need to show real people using the product so they know what it's going to be like for them receiving it. Now, I'm going to leave Viral E-commerce in the description. It's a tool that I actually believe in and use myself, and they also hooked me up with a discounted link for you guys, so you'll find that in the description. Now, for the rest of the month, I managed to scale all the way up to over $30,000 in just 30 days, and things were also profitable now. Many of you saw me a couple of months back when I started this store and did the challenge. You saw my ad setup, the whole structure I had around it, but I want to quickly explain to you how I grew it further too. The entire store was scaled vertically. I simply just increased the budgets on my ad sets and campaign that were working and cut my losses. I also tested new creatives every single week to combat ad fatigue, so things were going good. I was making over $1,000 with this store pretty much every single day, and keep in mind the store is also in pounds, so it's like 25% more than US dollars. But then some piece of decided to charge back his purchase just 2 days after purchasing it. He didn't even wait for the delivery, and my payment provider, well, they gave me a 25% hold, and I'm still not even getting that money until November. So now I'm thinking, what's the point of running an 18% profit margin dropshipping store when you're literally 25% negative from the beginning. But let me tell you that it actually got even worse than that. Now, if you look carefully at the store, you're gonna see that one of the days here actually had 0 sales. And that's because it happened again, and they decided to shut down my entire account. So at this point, I couldn't even accept payments anymore. My $30,000 a month dropshipping store had literally went to 0 overnight. I couldn't even capture their payments anymore. Now, luckily for me though, I actually had the documents required to fix this. So within 1 day, I was back up and running. Now, one tip I want to give to you though, is that if you know you have a long shipping time or you're scared about your customers, just inform them. Customers are okay with anything as long as they are informed. If there is going to be a shipping delay, just send out a mass email and this probably won't be an issue. So with one problem out of the way, I kept working. But dropshipping can really be a headache. It's like there's always some sort of problem coming up. So yeah, my ad account got shut down. We're saying 50% off, sale ending at a limited time. And I guess now looking back on it, maybe it did sound a little bit scammy. So there went another 1.5 days, 2 days wasted with no sales. But then I just appealed the account, told them what they wanted to hear, and I instantly got it back. Now on to something more exciting. Let's look at the profits from 1 month of starting dropshipping from scratch. So with 1 month of dropshipping, most people aren't even profitable. So I'm just gonna take the win, to be honest. We spent £15,000 on marketing. We spent around £10,000 on cost of goods. We also had a 1% transaction fee, so that's another $300, giving us a total profit of £5,350, which is pretty good considering the fact that this is not even my main store. Like, I don't really have time to take it serious and stuff. Now, will I continue running this store? Probably not, as I already have a brand doing over $800,000 a month that I need to focus on, but it shows you that anyone can do this. And I was even a little bit lazy with the store. Now, if you want to learn dropshipping from me personally, I do have a mentorship program where I build things out for you perfectly from the start. And some of my students have done 400K months after joining. Others have reached their first 1K a day. Some have replaced their 9-to-5 job. It's safe to say that the program has just been absolutely life-changing and super successful. So if you want to learn from someone who knows what they're doing and actually cares and also runs a very successful dropshipping business themselves, you can send me a message on Instagram right here. So with that being said, it's Q4 now. It's time to lock in. Don't waste your time, because dropshipping is better than ever, and I wish you good luck on your journey. If you like this video, please remember to click a like on it and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to drop the most educational, transparent, and valuable content out there for dropshipping now, because I see the space and the content out there, it's not even good at all. So I'm trying to change that. If you liked the video, I'll see you in the next one.